Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's GT Champions, and it is round 3 of the PC Systems R8 Challenge. Drivers are just getting underway to start qualifying. This second round for me today, I feel like Parquet or Noah doing a doubleheader weekend. That was him last weekend, and it's me this weekend. So that's how we do. Noah, good to see you out there. And anybody else that's watching or comes to watch later on the NVR. So it's Atlanta, baby. This is the track of dreams. I'm telling you, this track is so much fun. The weather, it's a little foggy out. It's not too terrible. If I look at the weather radar, there's nothing for miles. So we're not going to see any rain from what I can tell. And there's 11 drivers here today, including our points leader, Joey Canoli. And I was talking to him earlier in the week, and he's like, "Well, if Rio and Ando don't show up, I might have a shot at this." So we'll see, because both Rio and Ando have shown up today. So pretty awesome. So we're out at Atlanta, and this is just such a fun track where they run the Petit Le Mans here. They run pretty much everything on wheels here. So let's get out on the track, actually, and we'll actually, I need to go over a couple things. So first of all, that's me, Chris. I'll be giving you the play-by-play and whatnot today. Noah's got the day off. He's taking a much-needed break. And Pix, of course, making all of the graphics as beautiful as they are. And Eitan out there keeping us up and running and operational. So we appreciate all you do, bud. We really, really do. We had the Mustang Challenge just this morning. We were at Fuji Speedway, and it was rainy. But you got to go back and watch it, because those last, 18 minutes of the race, everything changed when those dry tires could come out. And it was, it was so much fun. What a great race. And there's only 2 more of those left. We'll be here at this track, Road Atlanta, next Saturday for the Mustang Challenge and iRacing. And then, it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. And of course, big shout out to our folks at Origin Micro who take care of everything. I can't say enough about these guys. They're pretty spectacular. They do a lot of work, or I do a lot of work with them, procuring equipment and stuff, and they're just fantastic. So go take care, go check them out. And PC Systems, of course, known these guys for decades. They're just great about taking care of being that like white labeled behind the scenes team that answers the phones and helps out your clients and your staff as if they were part of you. So go check them out, pcsystems.com. And of course, this is what everybody's racing for, those winners coins. But who might be getting one of those? Well, here's our points currently going into this round. Joey Canoli leads by 19 points over Venom. Teammates there. Dipshy running in third. German's running in fourth. Ando down in fifth place. But I'm sure he won't be there that long. He'll work his way up there. Elvis, Stevo, Rio in eighth. Big Red, J-Rod, Chevy Riser, Eric, Archangel, and Chaprice are the folks on there. But let's go out here and let's go check out some of this qualifying that's happening out on the track right now. Let's bring up some of the goodies. We'll leave the names of the cars just so you can see what's going on. But right now, Dipshy holding it down on the track with the fastest lap. Now, these cars have to get these tires just right. Just a reminder of how this series works. These drivers show up in this car. It's BOP, so every driver has to deal with the same setup on the car, same track conditions, of course. They could do whatever they want to get around this track. Fuel, tires, whatever. It doesn't matter. They choose the tires that they want to run, when they want to run them, fuel if they want to run it. So it's all up to them. So it should be an interesting race here. So Dipshy's sitting there running up on top. Rio and Ando both into the pits and coming out. Here comes Ando trundling down. Rio's going to pull out. Looks like he'll be in front of him. So he's going to go out there. They got to burn off some gas, put on some fresh tires. There is German Racer racing under the Fox Bridge and into the pit lane. There's pit lane right there. It's a doozy. You got to really stay in there to keep that thing going. There's Elvis. What's up, Elvis? Elvis currently sits sixth in the standings. He could use a little. All right, I could dig it. Look at that, the Sonic the Hedgehog livery. That looks pretty awesome, bud. That's nice. Let's see if we can check out some of the other ones. There, of course, is Sector 7. Very professional, very clean. And what is that? He's got the Cougar. And Qantas, of course. Why would he ever have anything else on there? And Rio, he is running in a very R8 livery. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, wrong way. Oh, there's German. I wanted to take a look at his car. I like the kind of the smoky rings there in the back. Dipshy's still holding on to the... oh, look who's in a new livery today. Ugly. Nice, Joey. I guess this time he decided he wanted to stand out a little bit while he's winning the championship. So good on you, bud. There's Venom in a very RWB car. I like it. Looking good, bud. Looking good. Stevo is in another RWB car because, these RWB guys are everywhere. And that's all good. And there's Eric. We know him. His little splash of color like he ran through a paint storm. Riser in a nice solid red with the big old American flag up on top. Looks like Metallica logo in the front. Nice. And there's Chevy. So all RWB guys in their own little liveries. Dipshy deciding to do a little lawn maintenance as he comes out of the final corner. You get those wheels cleaned off. Hasn't gotten any faster than that. Ando, let's see, he's going to cross the timing line right now. Let's see, where is he at? Is he up? He's on a best lap for him, but not the purple lap. But that could all change in the last sector if you get that just right. Under the Fox Bridge. Hold that racing, take it all the way to the outside, grab the curb, and just send it all the way around. Nice. He gets 0.06 of a second faster. Rio, though, takes the pole spot by a third of a 0.3 of a second. Rio gets up there. Nice. Hello, Amandra. Welcome to the party. I'm Chris, by the way. You're probably like, that guy doesn't sound anything like Parquet. That guy sounds about as white guys get. And it's true. It's true. And you know what? I'm losing my hair, and that's really frustrating. This getting old thing, I'm losing my hair, I'm losing my memory, I'm losing my mind. So thank goodness for racing. Racing doesn't change much. So it's easy to keep track of things. Here is Venom. He is the race designer for our World Cup series. And yeah, it's going to be something. This next one coming up. There's some changes. I'm not going to say what they are. I'm not going to spoil it. He's shared some of it with me, and I'm pretty excited about the way it's going to go down. So don't worry. We'll get there when we get there. Getting a nice little toe. Can that help him get a little bit more pace? He does by 1,000th of a second. So he does improve his time, technically speaking. Steve-O, he's trying to be helpful. He's running up there in front of him. I don't know if Steve-O's trying to go as fast as he can or if he's holding up Venom, but yeah, we'll see. They're going to have a timing line here once they come out of the S's. We'll see where Steve-O is at. Oh, he goes a little wide. He's up by 1/10 of a second. And he lets Venom go by. Okay. Interesting enough. All right, so where is Joey Cannoli? There he is, currently 5th. He's going to head up the hill. We'll see if he can improve. But so far, Rio and Ando and Dipshy are holding those top 3 spots up there. Venom in 4th. German in 5th. Look at you go, man. Look at German having at it. You know, we have been running GT Champions. Oh, nice save. We've been running GT Champions for almost 5 years now. And a lot of these drivers have been around since the beginning. And some of these guys have really changed and grown in their pace. This guy is one of them, for sure. Most of the drivers have. So, it's good. Bald is in right now. Well, yeah, but see, like, the only way that fat guys being bald is cool is if they're in like a leather on a motorcycle, right? Like, I don't think no. I've got just this little bald patch on the top back of my head. It's I'm about 3 more haircuts away from just shaving it all off. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Joey Cannoli not having a great time. Oh, that was close. All right, so here's your pole sitter. Mr. Rio gets the job done, and I have to do my job, which is find my phone and take pictures of this when the qualifying is over. Because, you know, just in case something goes wrong. So there. And Big Red, at least you get to listen to the race, and you get to listen to me do all the talking. That I don't know if that's good or bad. I guess that's up to you. So second place will be Ando. So these two will start side by side. On row 2, it's going to be Dipshy and Venom. From the looks of things, row 3 is going to be German Racing and our points leader Joey Cannoli. Row 4 is going to be looks like Elvis Freshly. And then Reiser, who's sitting in the pits, will be right there with him on the 4th row. Row 5 is going to be Steve-O. Ouch. Steve-O had a little penalty there. I don't know how that's going to play in. So we're not done because Reiser hasn't finished. Okay. We have to let the timer run down. So all the cars will just sit and idle themselves around the track. Oh, there we go. All right, we're going to pull up these results. There we go. So there are your front row. Rio and Ando going to duke it out. Arguably of two of the fastest drivers that I personally know. Rio, one of our World Cup champions from, I think, season 1 or 2, right around there. Row 2, you're going to have Dipshy and Venom. That'll be a fun little battle right there. Row 3, again, German Racing, Joey Cannoli. And in row 4, Elvis and Riser. What'll be interesting is the Steve-O, Eric, and Chevy are going to be right behind this pack of cars. These guys are definitely duking that out up here. I mean, Dipshy's... I mean, these guys are freaking fast. I mean, if you look at the standings... let me bring the standings back up for you. Here's the standings right now. And it's pretty close up there at the top, right? German Racing and Ando by 1 point each, and Elvis 1 point behind them. Steve-O's there. So there's going to be some serious movement that goes on here. That is for sure. Fry. I don't cheat. What are you talking about, man? You don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a great race, you guys. The you folks that are watching, it's nice to have you around. Yes, and last night's midweek madness in iRacing was pretty fun. We like to shake things up a bit, and I cut half the course off just to try to confuse people. And one of the drivers who was running in second ended up in third. And he was like, "Wait, what?" So that was pretty awesome. That was pretty funny. So let's see. Shout out to my nephew Ross watching. Hope you enjoy the Sonic Race livery. All right, we'll have to get some looks at that. So good having you, Ross. Hope you're watching. Looks like the drivers are about to get going. Getting really excited to see. Stick around for after the race. We're going to talk to the top 3 drivers who finish off on the podium today, and have a little chat with them. See what they can share about the race. It should be loads of fun. We'll head to the press room, have a seat in our cozy little chairs, and we'll listen to them go. Venom is about to start this race as he's messaging all the drivers, and we'll jump in there as soon as you can. But don't forget that you can head over to the DVR and you can watch the Mustang Challenge race from this morning. It was pretty freaking spectacular. Really great race. All kinds of drama. It was a lot of fun. All right. The race is about to start in about 4 seconds. So let's head on over there and get ourselves ready for some racing action. Woohoo! We'll get my screen all set up for you. There we go. Oops, wrong button. Go in there. All right, we'll leave the driver names on for a minute just to keep everybody in check. This is a standing start, and it is going to be wild. So here we go. We're going to get 5 lights. Rio has got the lead on the pole. Ando's going to have that outside. Rio should be able to keep the inside together, but can Dipshy do anything? Ando got a good jump, but look at Dipshy. He's right there on the inside. Ando's trying to keep him all the way there, and he does. And look at that. Venom shoots up into third. Dipshy drops back, and everybody's up the hill, keeping it together. Ooh, there we go. A little bit of action. Elvis freshly in the Sonic looking inside. Didn't quite make the move happen. So we'll see if he can get up there. Ooh, we got a little dirt happening back there. Venom and Dipshy having at it on the opening laps. Come on, boys. You guys got tires to look after. Be careful. Oh, Venom starts off with a half-second penalty. No bueno, as they would say. Although, oof, Dipshy getting a little bit of tire in there. Now, we're going to see him get a little bit of a move on here with Venom. He's going to get just enough, but how much is Venom going to lose? Let's watch from the back. Where'd Venom go? Oh, there he is. Okay, so he only loses 1 spot. So Dipshy back up into the podium places. Venom in 4th. German up into 5th with Joey Canoli hot on his heels. Rio up front, already breaking out 0.8 of a second over Ando. So those two out. It looks like everybody is going to be on those medium tires, I would expect. All right, nice and easy, boys. Oh, maybe not so easy for these guys. Elvis was looking inside of Joey Canoli, or maybe Joey got around him, but they were looking a little racy coming up to the top of the hill before the S's. Whoa, hang in there, Elvis. He's got a little bit of work to do. He's got, he doesn't have anybody directly behind him. But Eric and Chevy are back there having a little battle unto themselves. Steve-O quite a ways back there, so something happened to Steve-O and to Reiser. I'm not sure what... Oh, Reiser's got heavy damage. That'll sort itself out. He's just got to hang in there. We do run light damage on this one. All right, back to the front of the pack. Rio, full second now over this guy, Ando. Second doesn't look like a lot when you're staring at these cars, but it is a giant gap for a driver. Dipshit. I'm not saying it, Fry. Nice try. Everyone's always trying to get me to cuss. I don't know what that is. Like, we're going to get him to do it. We're going to get him to do it. Venom looking for that third spot. Now, he could just kind of hang out here. Wait till Dipshy, drops a wheel. This is a tough section, and this car is just so much fun. It's an underestimated car and an underused car, I believe, which is kind of why we put this series together. It's like, you know what? If you want to race, you're going to have to drive this car, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, little mid-engine car, real nice through the corners. You got to brake early, and then just crank it through the corner, and you can roll out. Good car. I love this car. Oops, wrong button. Sorry. So everything looking pretty good up there. Joey Canoli, though, he's got all kinds of stuff happening back there. He's gotten around German racing, so that's a good start for him. And Elvis had a little bit of a penalty there just now, and so he's having to... Why do I even look at Fry's messages in the chat, people? Tell me why I even do it. Joey Canoli running in 5th place, and a whole lot of fast dudes up there in front of him. And he's gonna have to get some pace out of this car. He's 4 seconds from Venom, who he's fighting with in the points right now. Let's see, how's it looking up front? Rio's just going faster and faster each lap. All right, so Joey Canoli's just about 4.5 seconds from his nearest competitor, but these guys up here, Dipshy and Venom, these guys are having some fun. There's Ando, still trying to play catch-up with Rio. Sounds like Rio wants to get another GT Champions award. We haven't seen him for a while, and he's got what we used to do for awards, and World Cup is the number board, as it is in the game, as an award, like a life-size version of the number board, and a trophy. Now we have the coins. So maybe he's like, well, I need to get one of those too. So he's going to try to go do that. Yep, I think Venom is just trying to hang out, be there for whenever anything goes wrong. Everyone is starting to get spread out. Some people like Chevy all by themselves. There's Eric and Steve-O, which I never realized was Eidolon all this time, so now I know. Yes, Red, this guy for sure. Reiser's kind of coming back to these guys. He's a ways from the leaders, but there are some drivers up ahead of him that he can make use of, so he can just get up to those guys. Wow, Rio has this car figured out, and yeah, I believe Rio at one point was supposed to be in the World Tour, if I remember right, a couple years ago. So he's no slowpoke. But these top four are all within, what's the distance, 4.5 seconds? But Dipshy got that third place back from Venom, and clearly he doesn't want it to go anywhere. Happy birthday, Fry. What are you, like 13 now? We got Dipshy on a purple lap right now, getting some pace out of this car. They're 6 laps in. They're on their 6th lap, and these tires are going to start coming into their own. You can look at them and see they're kind of getting worked up over here. But I don't know. I don't know how these tires are going to last on this track. It's going to be pretty tough. These drivers are going to have to make use of some pit strategy to get through this race. Where's our points leader? He's slowly falling back from Venom. He was 4.5 seconds. He's 1.5 seconds now behind. He's running 120s, 121s, and these guys are running 119s, right? So, yeah, he's got some work to do. Venom now, give that guy the proper hardware, and he's a weapon on the track. I mean, that new, I forget what that new wheel is, the Logitech 900, I think, or Thrustmaster 900. I forget what it was. But somebody got a little piece of hardware, and all of a sudden, they have a significant amount of pace that they did not have before. And I know exactly what he's feeling like, because I had the same thing happen to me when it was, a couple World Cups ago, and my T300 died, and German's got a penalty. Oh, he's got nobody nearby that's gonna take that spot from him. But my gear died, and I had to go buy something the night before and try to qualify for the World Cup. I got on the track. I had maybe 8 laps of practice. I don't know what it was about this wheel, but I went to a Fanatec CSL, and I was 1.5 seconds faster on the same track, in the same car, same conditions. It just so much more, you just feel the track more. So it makes a huge difference, that's for sure. All right, there's not a single person around fighting for anything at the moment. So we'll come back and do a little ride along with Rio when we get him around. Ando setting a good pace through that 2nd sector. Strike that 1st sector. There's only 3 sectors on this track, I forgot. I have a feeling we're going to see these cars go medium the whole race. Maybe medium soft, or medium hard. I don't know. I'm not sure what these guys are going to do. But the medium tires are taking a beating on this track right now. All right, let's go on board with Rio for a lap as he comes to the start-finish line. I'm going to keep an eye on that little map up there. If anything goes crazy, I will I'll try to get a hold of it. But up the hill, this is a critical turn here. Getting the speed through and having the confidence to go right to the edge of those curbs, and on the brakes, get some of this curb, but not too much so you don't get a penalty. And now it's full send all the way down. Some minor lifting right there. You saw him lift just a hair to get the car to rotate. There he goes, and out of the S's through 1st sector. Then it's going to be this double right-hander. There's a name for it, and I forget what it is. But this one is the big setup right here. You got to get this one just right. This is where all the money's made, because you have to be on the gas as soon as possible, because if you got anybody behind you, they're going to come right up to your bumper by the end of this straight. So it's a relatively quick lap. It's only like 1 minute and 20 seconds long. But here we go, all the way down the hill there, full speed, 157 miles an hour, down into turns 9 and 10, or is it 10 and 11? I forget. Then up under the Fox Bridge, pit entrance right there on your right. And that's going to do a lap around the track. It goes by pretty quick. Most of the time you don't think a minute is very long, and it's not when you're in a race car, especially if you're trying to chase people down or trying to win a race. It's endless. Okay, Joey Canoli's, I think he's put a little bit of something into it. He's gained like a few tenths on these guys, but he's running solid 120s, like mid 120s. But these guys are running the low 120s. They're just eking away at them as they go. So let's do a quick rundown. So Rio sitting in first. We're 10 laps into the race. We're only 13 minutes into the race. Ando running in second from Sector 7. It's always nice for Ando. He's mentioned this before. He loves having someone to chase. And Rio's just that guy. Dipshy's probably feeling the same way. He's like, man, Ando's fast, but I'm fast too. I'll get up there. I'll see what I can get done. In fourth, we've got Venom. He's having a great race. Let's hope everything stays together for him. It looks like it might take quite some time, if at all, that they catch up to the back markers, the lead pack. But we'll see. Joey Canoli comes across the line to finish lap 10 in 5th place. It's not a terrible place to be considering the company he's keeping at the moment. Plus, he's old. I love you, Joey. Elvis running the Sonic Hedgehog livery for was it Ross? Was that your name? The one that he's Ross, his nephew. I think it's Ross. Okay. Well, anyway, Elvis running out there in 6th. He's got about 4 or 5 seconds on either side of him. Nothing to worry about. German, about the same thing, all by himself, running in 7th position. That should make for a good race for him, getting some good points in there. Chevy running in 8th. Where are you at, Chevy? There you are. Steve-O in 9th. And not too far behind is Eric of Canada. But that's not going to be for too long. A 1-second penalty. Rio into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. He's throwing on some new tires. No fuel. Nope. Okay. This is interesting. He's got some kind of a plan. Now, Ando, I know these Sector 7 guys. They plan out everything. Now, he's the only Sector 7 guy racing. So I don't know if he and his team have been trying to practice and put together a strategy for Ando or not. But Ando's pretty good at building strategies on his own. It'll be interesting to see just how this plays out. So there's your new race leader, Ando, by the way. And look who's sitting in the podium places, Dipshy and Venom. Granted, they're going to have to pit eventually. They won't need gas, but they'll probably need tires soon. And I think there's Joey Canoli up to 4th, Elvis, German, and Rio back into 7th. Now he's going to have to deal with some slower cars and work his way around them. No! Wow! Oh, he hit the wall. Right front wheel damage. It'll straighten itself out, but I think he's trying a little bit too hard there. So, Mandra, are you Ross, or is Ross your kid? Just curious to know. So Ando. Nothing else changed up front. Let's see, where did Rio go? There he is. He's got some work to do now. He's got some nice fresh tires. He should be able to turn some pretty quick laps. After a lap or two, he should be back into the 119s. Let's see, what is Ando running right now? He's running mid-20s, mid to low 20s. Now that his tires have kind of come off a little bit. Rio is on his first outlap from the from pitting, so his lap times are going to be a wee bit slower. He is on his first hot lap. Not hot lap. What am I talking about? Ross is my sister's little boy. Elvis is our brother. Okay. Oh, as soon as people start talking about that kind of stuff, I get all out of whack. All right, Ando crosses the line. A 120.9. Let's see, what is Rio going to come out with? Because this matters. Rio's coming down the hill now. I just want to see what the lap time difference are on the newer tires. You know, warmed up car, warmed up brakes, warmed up driver. Yeah, almost a second faster that lap than Ando. So Ando's out there on those mediums, but he just lost a second on that lap. And maybe gained a little second when Rio hit the wall, but I don't know how. Yeah, these tires are not lasting very long. That is for sure. I guess I missed Venom having an incident because I was busy trying to figure out what was going on, and he wrecked his car. I don't know if it's far. I'm sure I'm not far enough back to see it. Yeah, damage was already done. Something happened to Venom. Dang it, I missed it. I'm sorry, guys. But Venom's all the way back to 7th, and up into 3rd place is Joey Canoli. Consistency is king, they say, right? So something happened to Venom. I don't know what it was. Well, I'll have to find out and see what happened to him. That's the hard part about doing this job. When there's two people, somebody can be watching the little map looking for the spinny blue triangles. But he did something pretty significant because he had the front and the back of the car all messed up. Elvis Freshley is in the pits, and people are going past him right now. Yep, there it is, the Sonic one getting the work done. Here comes Chevy into the pits. Steve-O's, everybody's coming in. Except Eric. Eric's not coming in. And who is this right here? And there comes Riser. So Ando is still out there running mid to high 120s. Let's see what he can do. We're not even halfway through the race. We're only a third of the way through. So if he can go 20 minutes on these mediums, he could just do 2 stops and get through this race. We'll see if he can make that work. Dipshy's tires are done. Yeah, he's going to try to go. Oh, he may have crossed that start-finish line. Let's go back and see. He crossed it. Oh, that's not a good view. Let me do it again. No, I said do it again. Oh, yeah, I think he may have crossed the line. And, of course, okay, hold on. We're going to do it one more time because I want to see if he's going to get this penalty out of there. Right there. Oh, that's going to be close. We'll see what happens when he comes out. There's German Racing up ahead of him. Yep, there it was. Oh, he's going to hate that. He's going to hate that. But look at that. Rio back up front, and now he is back out in the front. But look, that gap is about the same, but Ando has a little fresher tires. So Rio's going to have to get those tires to last a wee bit longer if he doesn't want to have to make another pit stop. We'll see how it goes. So Ando right there, 1.9 seconds back. German still up there. He was on the hard tire, folks. I think he's trying to one-stop this race, and that could work for him. He is running fourth in the championship. He must know what he's doing. Dipshy's not far behind. Have to make up a little bit of time, but Joey Cannoli and Eric Canada back there. They've both. Eric hasn't pit yet because he's on those hard tires. There's Elvis and then Venom. Oh, he was having such a good race. I'm gonna have to find out what happened to him. Definitely gonna save the replay. Try to figure out that. Looks like there's a gap back there. Chevy, Stevo, and Reiser. The front of the pack is getting ever closer to these guys. Probably in the next 20 minutes, we'll find, or less, we'll find the leader knocking on their back door. Ando trying to get there, but man, Rio's just fast. And he keeps lapping a lot quicker. And it's just enough to keep Ando under control. You like my drone work? I do a pretty good job of flying the drones around this track. What happened? Did Joey Cannoli drive through some kind of like psychedelic pot party with his car and just gave everybody paintbrushes? That thing is all over the place. I love it. That's about his style. Joey Cannoli, I challenge you that if you win this race, or if you win this championship, you have to 3D print your car with whatever the livery is that you win the race with, win the championship with. That'll be good. All right, so let's see. Venom and Eric are still very close to one another. I think Venom already got around him. But Eric's on the hard tire, so he hasn't even pit yet. He'll pit in about 6 more minutes-ish, roughly. Unless he can get those to last a little bit longer. But, I mean, he's running some pretty slow lap times. 121s. And then a couple oopsies the last couple laps. Venom into the 120s, where he should be. Yeah, he lost a lot of time on his in-lap. He had like 20 seconds and another 20 seconds. Yeah, he's 37 seconds from the leader. He was like 6 before that. That sucks. Sorry, man. All right, let's see. Who do we got messing around on the track? These guys are a little close to each other, and that's okay. But where is... Here we go. Dipshy and German Racing on those hard tires. Dipshy has made it around, but look at German go, man. This is awesome. Here we go. I'm going to do a little onboard with Stevo here. You know, it's interesting. These cars sound exactly like this on a track. was out when I was out at Laguna Seca. There was a couple of these that were racing around the track, the GT3s, and they are so loud, but they sound exactly like this. Pretty awesome. Looks like Steve-O's trying to catch up to Chevy here, see if he can make something happen. This is really our closest battle on the track. Actually, there's got to be somebody closer because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's another car somewhere around. Is there another car? Oh, right there. Riser's in. Okay, there's the other car. He was hiding under the blue arrows there. So Steve-O now putting pressure on Chevy. This is for 9th position. And Riser's going to be joining the mix here. This is going to be a 3-way battle for last, as Joey Canoli would say. Here they come, finishing up lap 20, and look at this. Riser is there, trying to make some moves. Let's go to the chase cam, see if I can keep my drone right behind him. I think Riser is close enough now to strike, try to get out of that last position. It was a rough start, and I think he wants to make something better of it. He's running the same lap times as the upper part of the pack. Oh, getting a little bit too late on some of the turn-ins. So close, so close. Pinto brothers. Around the corner we go. Oh boy, I'm interested to see this fight. Steve-O now driving in his mirrors because Chevy's gotten a little bit further up the road from him to a full second. I think Steve-O just realized that he is now not just going to be the attacker, but he's going to have to be the defender too from this guy. He is right there. This will be an interesting battle. And the leaders are not that far apart. I'll come back to this in just a second. But look at that, Ando still just 2 seconds, so not too much happening in the way of anything lead changing going up there. But these guys back here, now they're having a good time. That's the best part of racing, having somebody to fight. I don't even know what that means, Tom. Nyam. I'm doing my brain stuff. Look at this. Rio in the pits. So he's gonna do medium tires again. He's going to 3-stop this race. I think wow, he stopped 10 minutes sooner. He must think he knows something that's going on. But Ando, once again, is leading the race. But Ando's tires look fantastic. I don't think there's any reason he's going to pit. Now, I don't think... There's no way that that Rio's going to take these medium tires to the end of the race. And I'm wondering if he's thinking that Ando's going to pit 2 more times as well. I don't think that's the case at all. But we'll see. Ouch! Wow, look at that. 18 seconds between Joey Canoli and the leader. 25 seconds to the leader, rather. 18 seconds to P2. And now Rio's right on his case. But let's go back. Let's go back to this. Oh! Hold on a second. What happened? I marked it. We'll go back and check for a second. Did we lose a driver? We lost somebody. Where did, we lost Riser. Hold on, let's go back as far as we can go to Eric. Was he part of this? No? German, Steve-O. Yeah, Steve-O and... I don't know. Oh, there we go. Look behind him. There's German in 9th place. But I can't pull him up, so he's lagging or something. His car just disappeared. Oh, he got disconnected. I'm sure of it. Oh, dang. That you hate to see. Absolutely hate to see that. I'm going to see just a second really quick. Nope, it's not going to show me there. I don't want to exit the race to see it. Ah, so we lost a driver. That's... Is my ticker wrong? Is it really wrong? Oh my gosh. I swear I changed that. I'm positive I changed that. Thank you for telling me. I don't know why I'm the way I am. I really don't. I do the best I can. I'm just old. Am I entitled to it if I'm old? Because I thought for sure I had the round 3 one on there. There we go. That's better. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It took this whole time for all the rest of you to tell me there's something wrong. Thanks. Alright, so it looks like Rio's found his way back there, but he is 25 seconds from the leader. He can go as fast as he wants on these tires. That's not going to help him. I can already tell you, Ando pit dead on 20 minutes in. And he's going to do that again in another 7 minutes. Maybe he'll go even a little longer just to give him some fresher tires for the end of the race. That'll be interesting to see how that happens. All right, Rio did make his way around Joey, so now he's got to get some driving done. Joey's like, "You go right ahead, man. I ain't got nothing for you." There's our Sonic burger dog car. Dog? Sonic? Anyway. Venom was in 8th. He's made his way up to 6th now, but gutted because he was doing really, really well, and he's fighting for that championship. And now he's a couple places back behind Joey Cannoli. Steve-O, though, there he is. He's got his eyes set on Chevy right there in front of him. All right, some good hard racing. Nice and clean. That's what I like to see. We had that in Spades today in the Mustang Challenge. Pouring rain at Fuji. Everybody in the GT3 Mustang and made it through turn 1 without hitting anybody. And like the whole first couple of laps, it was pretty awesome. No yellow flags. Everything was all good in the hood. All right, we're going to just check in through here. Dipshees, 18 seconds. There's Rio, Joey Cannoli. Now, Elvis is 4.2 away from Joey Cannoli. There he is, right there. He's going to come down across the start-finish line, too. So, Elvis Freshly looking like he might have himself a good race. Venom is not far away. He can see Elvis. Ha! That's funny, Chris. All right, let's see. Who is Chevy coming up on that is in front of him on the track? Because it... Oh, that's Eric. Okay, so Eric's a lap down from these guys. Oh man, I feel so bad for Reiser. Nothing's worse than driving halfway through a race and then getting disconnected. Oh sure, there's worse things that could happen to you in real life, but I'm saying in a race, I have been there and I have got that t-shirt any number of times. We've got some exciting stuff coming up, by the way, for Gran Turismo. We're hoping to announce World Cup maybe within the next, month or less, and kind of what's going on with that one. We're going to have another special event that's being planned right now by one of our broadcaster, Parquet. He's got a little something special up his sleeve that we're gonna put together. That should be a lot of fun. And yeah, so you'll have to stick around, folks. We're gonna have ourselves a good old time. Let's go on board with bumper cam here for Mr. Chevy. We can see in this mirror up at the top of the screen, but that is who's chasing him down. That is Steve-O trying to get up there and have a little battle between himself and Chevy. Not too far away. And not too far away also is German Racing coming back into the mix. He's done his pit stop, back out on the hard tires, and he is not going to pit again. These guys are all going to pit because they're going to need the fuel. Let's see. Let's take a look at from the top. So there is Ando. Ando's going to have to pit. He's going to need to get some fuel, and he's going to get a new set of tires probably in the next couple of minutes. Dipshy, he's going to be doing the same, if not sooner, because he's almost out of fuel. Rio hasn't taken any gas. He's only taken tires in 2 pit stops. He's going to get the lead of the race when they do pit, but he's going to have to pit again because he's going to need the fuel. So I don't know how that's going to work out for him. I don't think it's going to work out well. If I have to guess, I think even Joey Cannoli is going to pit only one more time. All of these guys. There goes Chevy into the pits. Yeah, Elvis is going to pit soon. Venom is absolutely going to pit soon, unless he doesn't want to have gas. So he'll be doing that. German Racing, he's good to the end of the race. So there's Steve-O getting his fuel. There is Chevy getting their fuel. They're going to come out together and just duke it out. Off goes Chevy. Off goes Steve-O. Who's in front of who? Chevy is behind Steve-O. Steve-O is ahead of him going into the pits. Interesting. All right, let's see. Where's Ando? Ando's got this thing in the bag, I think. He'll probably pit right now and have great tires, or maybe even go a couple more laps just to give him a little something at the end, just in case. You never know. They are getting close to the back markers. Let's see. That is P7. And Ando is just behind P7 on the track. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. Dipshy probably going to pit now. So this track, it looks like the pit strategy was mediums. Just every 20 minutes, that's what you're going to drive. Rio now going to put a couple of these guys down. Of course, he's going to have to pit again at some point. I think we might see Joey Cannoli on the podium. I honestly do. And that's what he needs. He needs to keep landing on that podium every race if he wants to have a shot at keeping this championship. And there he goes, Ando, on the dot, 20 minutes in to his second stint. And he is going to turn it around now. He's going to fill that sucker up. Dipshy right along with him, who is almost out of gas. He's going to lose a bit of time. But here comes Rio. Whoa. Let's go back and see what happened to Rio. He's following Chevy. And Chevy's got a little bit of dirt. Rio's going to try to go inside. Oh, I think they touch. I think Rio was being a little impatient there. They were side by side, but I think there was a little bit of a touch there. Interesting. So Rio, 12 seconds from Ando already, who just came back out. And Rio's still going to have to pit again. I think Rio has probably just realized that he's in trouble. He's only got a 12-second gap to Ando. He's going to have to get another set of tires and fuel within the next 3 or so laps and go at this thing for a little bit longer. And Ando's not far away. Oh, boy. So Rio puts P8 down a lap. Dipshy comes out with another 3-second penalty. Ouch! He's not given himself a very good shot at holding that third place down. Joey Canoli's pit, and he's out back on the track in 5th. German Racing is ahead of him by about 2 seconds. Joey Canoli should be able to catch up and pass him. Elvis may even have a little bit of something to say about this too. German is going to be able to make it to the end of the race, but he's not going to be able to hold off these medium tire runners for the whole race. So Dipshy's already pit. Ando's pit. Rio, I think Rio's going to drop back. No, I take that back. Rio will probably remain on the podium because there is like a 30-second gap to P3. It's 45 seconds to German. So the pit stop's not that long. He'll still be on the podium. We'll get to talk to him. But it's not I'm sure it's not the race he was expecting to have. Nando's. I got the all by myself. That's what I got going on in my head right now for that poor guy. And Dipshy kind of all alone. German, though, 1.7. So Joey's catching. Elvis is right behind there. So I think Elvis is going to want to follow Joey Canoli all the way up to and past German, which will give Joey a 4th place finish. But I thought for sure maybe he would get all the way up there. But Rio is going to pit, but he'll get some time. You know what I made today, folks? My very first from-scratch carrot cake. Pulled it out of the oven about 5 minutes before coming down here to get ready for the broadcast. So I'm going to go make some homemade frosting for it. And yum. I like making desserts. Raise your hand if you like desserts. My wife loves cake. Loves cake. It's one of her favorite things. And so I like to make it for her every now and again. But this one, honestly, was for my daughter. She was like, Dad, will you make a homemade carrot cake? I'm like, I don't know how to do that. So I got a recipe. And it looks delicious. So, you know what? It looks like Dipshy put eyebrows on the front of the car up above the GT Champions Origin micro banner. When I saw it going by, I thought it looked like he put like little mustaches on the hood of the car. That's a cool livery. I like it. Where's Rio at? Let's see. He probably will pit at the end of this lap. We'll see what he does. Ando's like, you do you, man, and I'm going to pass you. Here we go. We're going to go back to this here. This seems to be where the action is on the track right now. We got a 3-way battle for 4th position. German on the hard tire, halfway through his stint on those. But Elvis Freshley, man, he has got real speed and pace on those medium tires, along with Joey Canoli back there, because Elvis passed Joey Canoli. So clearly, there's a pace advantage somewhere. And in goes Rio. He's in the pits now. Is he still in there? Yeah, he's still getting the fuel he needs. And back out on the medium tire. So, actually, where's Dipshy? Oh, Dipshy's going to be real close. Rio's still trundling down pit lane. And Dipshy already up past pit exit. So Dipshy moves to P2 with about a 3 to 4 second gap over Rio, who's going to have to warm those tires up a lap. It's going to be close. I bet it's about a 3.5 to 4 second gap. But Rio really not a 3-stopper. That's an interesting choice. He's gaining on Dipshy already from pit out. So we'll see if he can put something together. But Dipshy's probably like, wait a minute. Are you telling me I got a 3-second gap with 12 minutes to go or 13 minutes to go, and I can maybe win this thing if I can keep him back there? Granted, this guy's been on his medium tires for about 8 minutes or so, and Rio's been on them for about 8 seconds. So it's gonna be a hard task to keep Rio back there. Meanwhile, look at German. He is keeping Elvis out of the building, as it were. He's making those hard tires work. Let's go, buddy. And the more and more and more that Elvis pushes those medium tires to try to get something done, he's going to wear them out. And he's going to have not much left at the end. Oh, this is exciting. Indeed. So I guess nobody here likes cake because nobody's answered my question. So I'm not making you one. So when your birthday comes around next year, Fry, I'm not making you a cake. You didn't even bother to tell me if you like cake. Joey needs to do a thing. He needs to do something. Now, I can tell Elvis has used up a little bit more of that medium tire than Joey has. And that might be just fine by Joey's standards, because if he has a little bit better tire towards the end of this race, he might be able to make something happen. We'll have to see how that goes. Meanwhile, Dipshy still 3.2 seconds. So Rio's closing in. Rio's gained about 6 to 7 tenths on him now. Let's see. Dipshy's last lap, a 1:19.8. Rio, 1:19.3. So about half a second. He's going to have to do a few laps to hold him back. Oh, Rio trying so hard. He is pushing and pushing and pushing to get this car around the track. Ando's like, let's go! Let's go! Like I said, stick around, folks. We're going to try to have a little interview with the folks when this race is over. That's right. That's what we gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. .9 seconds. Definitely some stuff to be had here. Opportunities for Rio to recover at least a second place finish. German Racing. I don't know how he's keeping these guys back there. He's got mostly worn hard tires. Oh, this might be the move. Elvis is going to make it in there. Oh, late on the brakes. I think German saw that one coming. Knew that he doesn't have the tire anymore for that. We got back to that battle just in time. Is Joey Cannoli going to have an opportunity to get around? He needs to get up into that 5th place for the extra points. even 5th place he needs to get back to. So we'll see if he makes that work. Thanks for hanging out with us, folks. Just a reminder, our folks at Origin Micro, super glad they're here hanging out with us and being a part of the action here for GT Champions. So make sure you give them some love. They deserve it. And of course, remember, this is what these guys are fighting for. They want these winner coins. They want to get up there and get this championship coin. I know that Joey Cannoli is super excited that he's leading the championship, but he's going to have to do something a little bit more to get some scoring done. Now, the good news, German Racing is actually a ways back from him. One more point is always a good place to have a spot. But Venom is only 19 points behind him. Now, Venom is behind him now on the track. So as it stands now, Joey Cannoli and Venom will still be leading. Dipshy, though, Dipshy's up in 2nd place. He's going to get a pretty good set of points. That should make for an interesting adjustment to the point structure. What is this going on here? Oh, okay, that's Steve-O. All right, so our race leader is about to put 8th place back a lap down. P2 is way back there, but look at this. Rio's now there. Those nice fresh tires. Look at the difference between their tires. Here's Dipshy's tires and fuel. There is Rio. Rio's got better tires, but it's one thing for him to try to catch Dipshy. Then he's going to have to get around him clean, right? That's our move, right? We want people to race clean. So we'll see if you can make that work. Oh, this should be something else. We're just going to keep an eye on this for a second. And also, what is going on here? This is still a thing back here. Joey Cannoli has not made moves, and Venom up in 7th is not far. He's only 5 seconds away from these guys. There's still like 6 minutes left in this race. Yeah, that's 5 or so laps. So Joey Cannoli better make some moves. He better do something. Or he's gonna need to, I guess is what I should say. Everyone's all come back together here in the mid-pack. There goes Joey. I think he's going to make that move happen right here on the brakes. And he gets it done. So up into 5th place he goes, which is what he needs. He needed one more car between him and Venom. And he's done that. So now German is sitting there in between. And that should keep Venom at bay, because Venom is about 4 seconds away from Joey Cannoli. He's got Eric in between him. He's got to get around Eric, one of the back markers, and then he's got to get around the rest of the guys. But Ando looking pretty good here. Not too shabby. Rio running in 2nd place. 3rd place is going to be Dipshy. So he's got that one together. Elvis, though. Elvis makes it all the way up into 4th place. Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Joey Cannoli should be able to hold down 5th place unless something goes wrong. So if he can hold it together, then this will be a decent finish for him. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if German can keep that 6th spot or not. We'll see what he can do. But Venom should be able to be. He should be able to get to that spot, but we'll see. He's on the medium tires, but they are a bit worn, and German is looking low on fuel. Everybody's kind of looking low on fuel. Steve-O running in 8th position. A little bit of a rough start for him during the race. Chevy is going to be right behind him running in 9th position. got a big old gap between him everywhere. So we'll see if he can survive the rest of the race. And Eric of Canada will be in 10th. But let's go back to this one here, because that guy needs to get himself there. Man, where's Eric of Canada? Oh yeah, he's gonna be 10th. You're right. Oh, this is gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Uh-oh! German with a half-second penalty. There's 3 minutes left in this race. The fuel is low, folks. Let's do a quick rundown. Ando's going to come across the line. There is going to be a couple laps left. He's got just enough fuel to make that happen. Rio's looking pretty good on the fuel situation, so he should be okay. He's going to get around one of the back markers there. Dipshy is close, so that's good. Elvis looking okay. Should be able to keep things together. Joey Cannoli, he's got a gap to German. German's got that penalty right now. He's going to serve that. And Venom, oh no! What happened to Venom? Missed that one. Oh, I know what happened. Watch, on the gas. Yep. Oh, no! Dude. No bueno. Get driving. No engine damage, so he should be able to recover from that. But, oh my goodness, that was a rough one. Well, he'll just have to sit with the 7th place. So it looks like everybody is going to get through this race in the positions they are. I'm looking at the championship based on these guys and how they finished today. If nothing has to be stewarded, Joey Cannoli will still be. Where's Joey? There he is. Joey Cannoli will still be the leader. If I have the numbers right, 119 points. Ando will move up to 2nd place with 105 points. That win is huge, right? So he'll now only be 14 points away from Joey Cannoli. Dipshy, who's going to finish 3rd today, he moves up to 3rd place with 98 points. Just ahead of Venom, based on where Venom is placing right now, he'll be in 4th with Elvis right behind. So German's going to drop down a couple of spots today. No doubt Rio and Ando taking very, very expensive points away from some drivers. So very, very good start for some of these guys. But now the championship points, and there's 3 more races left, right? We still got Autopolis, Bathurst, and finishing up at Monza. So still plenty to go. Ando is gonna he's got the time. If he holds up, he could let the timer run and finish the race without having to do another lap. But if he gets across it, he has sealed the deal. Now Rio is too far back, and that's going to end his race there. So Ando is going to be our race leader. Rio is going to come across. That's going to be P2. Congratulations, Rio. P2 after doing a 3-stop race. Dipshy's going to come home on the podium, the final spot there in P3. It's going to be another 40 or 30 seconds before we see Elvis Freshly come across with a top 5 finish. What a great race that he had. So those of you who are super excited and happy for him, that should be awesome. Hey, Hovercraft, good to have you there, bud. Of course. We'll wait 5 more seconds. Here comes our points leader. Joey Cannoli finishes in the top 5. German Racing on a 1-stop hard comes home in 6th place. If you can believe that. That is pretty awesome. Venom is going to come home in 7th place. Steve-O's 8th. And then we got to catch Ando coming across the start-finish line because Mr. Ando takes the checker flag for the win here at Atlanta. Nice job, Ando. Woohoo! Wow, that was something else. You know what he deserves? He deserves a golf clap, but he doesn't get to have a golf clap. Wow, so there it is. Ando gets the job done. He gets to have the victory. We'll bring that up on the screen. So he has it. P1. He gained a spot there. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. All right, folks. I'm gonna go find us some guys. Oh, you know what? No, hold on a second. We're gonna bring up our finishing positions here. So there we have it. Ando gets the win. Now, a 1:18.8 is not a slow time at all, but it wasn't enough time for Rio to get to that first place. So Ando's first, Rio second, Dipshy and Elvis come home third and fourth. So Dipshy on that podium. We're going to try to talk to these guys. So hopefully they can jump into the Discord and I can get some interviews with them, and we'll talk to them in a second. Joey Canoli comes home in fifth. Not a great finish with Ando nipping at his heels in the points. German Racing, Venom, and Stevo in eighth. And then Chevy, Eric, and Reiser, 9th, 10th, and 11th. So not too bad. All right, let me go see if I can find these guys for an interview. I just got to get my audio turned on for the lobby that we're in. And so hang on there. I'm just going to click a little button and see if I can hear anything. Dipshy, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey! Wow, that was a race of races trying to get that car around the track. You had a few pucker moments there, but it seemed like you made it work out.
Those penalties killed me.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I never got the pit lane penalty in all my practices. And then I get them both times I went to pits in the race. I got the penalty.
Yeah. Well, what happens is this is the hard, in my opinion, this is the hardest pit entry in all of the tracks. Mostly because you're coming over that blind hill, and if you don't know your exact path, it's gonna get you.
Yep. It just all of a sudden it's turning really sharp, and there's the line right there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you had some fun out there, though. The car looked good. You got a few good laps in there, which is nice, right?
Yeah. Was Rio running on softs that last stint?
No, he stopped 3 times for medium tires, and
He did 18.8 on mediums. Wow.
Yeah, I know he's crazy fast, but fast doesn't get you the win. It's the least amount of time it takes to finish the race. And we'll talk to Ando about just how well that worked out for him. But when I saw Rio go in and pit at 15 minutes, I was like, oh, I know what he's doing. And I already know that what Ando's going to do. Well, tell us a little bit about your race, man.
It was just all about those penalties. They killed me. So,
well,
I really thought that maybe that's what Rio was doing, was going to go on softs for that last stint, and then when he came out, he was flying. I thought for sure that's what he did, but and I thought, well, those are gonna die pretty quick, so maybe I'll be able to get them back. But he just kept going.
Yeah. Well. A good race. Finishing on the podium is never a bad thing. That's always a good way to finish off a race. So
yeah, I'm happy with it. And
yeah, especially with the company you're keeping, man. There's some true aliens that were out on the track with you today.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, man. Good job.
All right, thank you, sir.
I think you deserve a clap. There you go. Awesome. All right, cool. So then, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to have a little chat with our winner, Ando, who comes home P1. And Ando, I'm telling you, brother, I think Rio just handed you this race today. I don't think he got that pit strategy right. He was turning blistering laps, but I think it's because he was overusing his tires. What are your thoughts? Ando. Hello.
Hey, Chris. Hey,
Oh,
guys.
there you are. There you are.
Hey, thanks for that. Yeah. Basically, when I saw Rio Pit on lap 10 or 11, like it was, I thought, yeah, I got this guy today. Yeah. So maybe he didn't do his all his homework, maybe, but he does drive hard and lean on those tires a bit, whereas I'm the exact opposite. So this race really fell into my clutches today. That's my forte. But yeah, were track limits on, were they?
Presumably, they should have been on. There were definitely some people with
Sorry,
penalties.
I was being facetious because I had a clean race.
Oh.
like, yeah, that was also key to my win. So I just managed to be penalty free and error free, and looked after that rear left tire, which was not an easy task.
No,
it is not. But the car sounded great. It looked great. Every time I looked at your car, it looked like it was in the place on the track where it's supposed to be. So that's a good start.
I had a good rhythm.
Right?
Yeah, I like the track, and I had a good rhythm there. And the car, the car goes well around Road Atlanta. You can really be pretty aggressive on the throttle, out of corners, not full send, of course, but yeah, the car behaves really nicely around that track. I actually enjoyed the race.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So, all right. So next week it's Autopolis, and if everybody thought the tires were bad here, wait until they get there.
yeah, totally.
What are your thoughts on next week's race?
Yeah, it's about the worst. So I don't think everyone will be able to do the normal strategy here, which is the 2-stop mediums all the way. You might see some extra stops like we saw Rio do today, and possibly the hards. Possibly the hards might come out.
The hards were out today. I don't know if you listened to the broadcast while the race is going on, but German Racer ran a one-stop race on the hard tire, and he finished in. I don't remember exactly where he started, but he finished the race in 6th on a one-stop.
So he made that work, yeah. But I doubt it was the best way to go. But you might see the leaders get the hards out at Autopolis. Maybe is what I meant to say.
Yeah. I was going to say
the
the top guys,
actually
the mid-pack
be
is
the
different.
fastest. Yeah, the hards might be that quicker strategy.
It'll be interesting to see. It's an interesting track because that you've got a lot of long areas where you can have some good acceleration zones, but that middle part of the track, there's so many slow corners that I don't know how well the hard tires are going to do in there. Except for longevity. I mean, they're not going to give you the grip you certainly want, but longevity-wise, they should last for a while. It'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. And they're long corners too, high-speed long corners, which what spikes the tire temp, and that's what sends the tire wear through the roof for your critical tire. Yeah, so maybe Rio's strategy this week will be the strategy next week. Who knows? That
maybe
that 3-stop mediums all the way.
Awesome. You're not wrong there. Well, congratulations, man. Any parting words before we let you guys go off and pop your champagne bottles?
No, cheers. Just thank you very much once again for streaming it and putting on the show, and enjoyed the race today. So I'll see you all next round, hopefully.
All right, cool. Congratulations again to both of you guys. Good job.
Thanks, mate.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Thanks, mate. Good race.
All right, that was a fun little interview with the guys. So appreciate them hanging out with us and sharing their thoughts on the race. It was a pretty good race. So as we get a little closer, unofficially, Joey Canoli will be leading Ando by about 14 points in the championship. So with 3 races to go, it's gonna be tight. Dipshy is right there behind them. So 98 points for Dipshy. Venom 96 points, just 2 points away. And then 10 points back from that is Elvis and German, who are both 2 points away from each other, with Rio right behind them. So there's all kinds of room for new and wonderful things to happen for the rest of the race as these drivers spend their time fighting for these winner coins. So hopefully they will get their hands on those because they're quite delicious looking. I just like staring at them. They're a lot of fun. So it should be really good. Again, thanks to Origin Micro for helping us as our global sponsor, and of course PC Systems, who is sponsoring this series right now. So appreciate them and all that they do, helping us out. All right, folks. Well, don't forget to go back and check out the race we had this morning in iRacing's Mustang Challenge. That was a great race. A lot of people were having a good time, and it was wet and wild. It was pretty crazy. All right, folks. Well, thanks again for stopping by. Eitan helping us out, always in the background, and Pix getting the graphics looking awesome as always. Noah, look forward to hearing your sultry voice next week as you come back to the Audi Challenge and to the Mustang Challenge with me in the morning. So thanks, everyone, for showing up. Appreciate you, and we'll catch you all next time around. Have a good one.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.